And here we are, here again. Once again, playing the best game of Bethesda games. Elder Scrolls Online. Look at that tail. That epic reptile tail. Argonians are so cool. And look at mine. She has feathers. Feathers! Like a raptor. Questa's a rather shy Argonian. Shy and young. So, she's really an unusual warrior. Yes. Let's do this thing. We are on the Vvardenfell main quest. So let's see what kind of shenanigans we'll get into to save Lord Vivek from this power-sapping phenomena. These environments are just the coolest. As a 3D modeler, I do really think that this is extraordinary. Look at this. You know, each one of those leaves is probably a separate polygon. Look at that. I bet so many of those are nothing but flat plains. Archcannon's office, let's continue this little thing. Ah, there he is. Let's do this.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotage the divination... No. I shouldn't take my failure out on you. It's not your fault that things are difficult.
By difficult, you mean Lord Vivek's loss of power?
How do you know about... Lord Vivek told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep this secret, though. There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
Oh dear. Lord Vivek said you might help investigating the source of the problem.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field work. And the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies. Bolmora, Aldrin, and Barrelzar's Tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites.
Alright, I'll do it.
Haven't you left yet? The sites at Bolmora, Aldrin, and Barrelzar's Tower aren't going to investigate themselves.
Yep, I hear ya. Alright. Time to venture through Vvardenfell. I just love adventuring. What's this? What good is reading a book if you have no skills to gain? I can't believe they reset my skill points. That was very unusual. Investigate there. Investigate here. Investigate all the way over there? Wow. Yeah, Questica hasn't really... Questica hasn't really explored Vvardenfell very much. Probably because this isn't where her main quest occurred. I like to...
What is it?
I like to give my people main quests.
House Talvani still keeps slaves?
Talk to Miner?
Thanks to those lazy mages
Now
accomplish
where's the
anything.
miner?
But what about the pact?
Has
Below.
Telvanni stayed out of the pact? The wizards have no interest in mainland
Talk to the
wars.
miner.
I mean, what doesn't the pact
Okay.
stop to?
Would you like to tell the old
You know, I really have to say, it's games like these that really have me feeling
Please,
so calm.
this one
and
needs to get out of here.
relaxed.
Those cultists, they're insane.
All right, but keep your voice down. I'll be ready to leave soon enough. In the meantime, if anyone asks, You're just here to haul cargo.
Kajit!
Oh, this one is just here to haul cargo. Cultists? This one said nothing about cultists. Perhaps you are thinking of another Khajiit. Look, Renaku just wants to leave all these crazy dark elves behind and find a safer mine to work in. The Shulk ore mine is cursed. Really? You? Just leave Renaku out of it. If you want to know what happened so badly, just go out to the Shulk ore mine and see for yourself.
Alright. She can't intimidate, so... Yeah, it's unfortunate, but Questica can't really intimidate. Not only is she not part of the Fighters Guild, but that's not really part of her character. That's not really part of her character. Yeah, Questica is a very gentle Argonian. Very gentle. She really likes peace and only fights when necessary, which unfortunately is very often. House Rodoran proclaimed the House Guard and the Shulk is closed to all operations, blah 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 blah. Bookshelf. Aha! Wow, that really helped. Questica is a master at woodworking.
I love seeing new faces. For a while, it was just the same old miners and the occasional traveling merchant. Thought Carolyn might have to shut this place down. Look at me talking your ears off. What can I get you? At first, I assumed it was the usual house squabbles. Redoran and Hlalu arguments can get pretty heated. Then I thought maybe the Ashlanders were scaring people off. But after that proclamation... No, I'd rather not talk about that with a stranger.
Now let's try bribery for size.
I like the color of your gold, Outlander. Just between us, I heard the House Guard shut down the Shulk ore mine. Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place. Even got the crew chief, or so I heard.
Thank you for the info. Man, a mere 44 gold? That's totally fine. I can handle that. Look at this. See how these things move along with the camera? See, that's how they stay straight all this time. They follow the movement of the camera. I wonder if there's any possible way I can make grass do that in Maya. I'm sure it's possible. I just need to find out how. Hey, if any of you know how to use Maya and know how to do something like that, that would be fantastic. These moving grass piles that follow the camera would be great.
Stupid dog.
What happened? Let me see.
I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me.
Leave it alone. There's something strange about that dog.
Really weird. Wow. I like this place. Look at all these mushrooms, this swampy area, these weird plants. Oh, look at that. Giant insects. So fantasy, yet so impossible to exist in real life. Because those skinny legs would never be able to hold their body weight. Hi.
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redoran proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there.
Can you tell me what happened in that mine?
Our mine was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them. Well, I never actually saw an Ashlander, but I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea. I don't know what happened after that. I was kind of busy trying not to die.
Totally understandable.
Really? That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help.
Thank you. Though Questica is timid and shy around people, she's actually really brave when it comes to battle. Nothing scares her in battle. Especially not water or anything like that. Yeah. What she's really hoping for is to make enough money so that she'll be able to buy a house where she could live with two of her great friends, Romjack and Samrit. It'll be so nice to have a bunch of wild guys like that around to lift her spirits. Yes. What's this we have here? Don't need any of that. I want leather. Leather, uh-oh. Here we go. Take that. What's this? Oh, man. Oh, that was easy. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Retrieve ritual items.
Heal me!
Oh dear. I really like how in Fantasy World, every single person has their own way of fighting. Now, where do I go now? Deep mine chambers. What's this?
You don't look like one of those crazy cultists, and you certainly aren't one of our miners. So by Vivek's holy nose hairs, who in oblivion are you?
Holy nose hairs? That sounds like something that Ed from Ed and Nettie would say.
Really? Then forget I said anything about His Holiness' nasal preening.
Ha!
They're some sort of Daedric cultists. They've been performing rituals, calling forth divine power, some such nonsense. At least they were, before the Ashlanders showed up.
Wow.
The savages barged into the deep chambers, seemed to know about the hidden passage and everything, stole the relic the cultists were praying over, and ran for the hills. As a matter of fact, that's where I'm going, as soon as it's safe to leave.
Okay, you stay there while I take care of these crazy shenanigans. I don't need these Fletcher flies because I'm not really into alchemy in this game. I can heal myself perfectly well. Even using this spear attack helps. Oh, excuse that. It's too bad you can't pause this game to stop a battle like you can in Skyrim. That would be rather handy. I've been poisoned. care if the target is immune, I'll still take him down. Yay! What's this? Dark elf, huh? I can take care of this. I'll take that. Wowie wow. This place is so freaking cool. Now I'll have to get up there somehow. What's this we have here? Retrieve ritual items. Now what do I do? Talk to the crew chief? Okay, I'll do that. What is that? A river troll? I'll fight that thing. Look at me, I'm fighting you from a distance. You can't hurt me up here. Na, 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 na. You can't hurt me up here. Ha, 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 ha. I can't get anything from it? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I sure hope that there's at least a treasure chest down here. I haven't seen a treasure chest in a while around here. There's a treasure chest here. Nothing here. Swim, swim, swim. Now how do I get out of this place? This might be a bit of a hard place to get out of. Oh, it was a little lighter in here. Bingo. Making a video. Now where should I go? That way. What's the screaming noises? Vvardenfell. Glad that I finally know how to pronounce it.
Did you find what you were looking for in the mine? Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists. Good luck with your mission. Whatever it is.
That's a cool accent that guy has. I don't really know exactly what it is. Sometimes identifying accents isn't easy. When you're in a fantasy world like this, it's hard to tell whether something is important or not. Whether you take a look at a rock, or you take a look at whoa! Giant flea! Oh man, I can only imagine how high a flea like that could jump. Well, probably not all that high because it's so huge. But man, if that giant flea could jump high like a normal flea can, that thing be able to clear like 2 Brooklyn bridges and jump over 4 Statues of Liberty on top of each other.
He's a living god.
Maybe even more than that.
Sure, he was just busy.
Because fleas can jump over 220 times their body length and 150 times their own height. Can you believe that? I think I'll head over there because that's the farthest. That's the farthest away. It's gonna be quite a journey for Questica, but she'll do it. She will do it because she absolutely loves adventure. Adventuring through the many lands. So many places to go, so little time. Well, I guess in some people's
This
places,
is ridiculous.
it's so many places to go with all the time in the world that in some cases, which is quite extraordinary in my mind. Stairs. Stairs can be tough to deal with. Now, if I could just find my way out of the city.
Help! Someone, please help!
Not now. I'm on a better quest. Now let's see. I think maybe I'll pause this and wait till I actually get to the destination because we're aiming to get through this quest. So hang on a second. Okay, and we're just about there now. Yeah, sorry it took so long. I hope the pause feature helped you endure that long travel. This seems like a place to explore. Time to go inside the tower. Wow. Look at all of these dwarven mechanics. So I guess machinery is present in oh, wait a minute, who's this?
Such displeasure and disappointment. Nothing works, even though every calculation is precise. Now an interruption. How infuriating. Wait. Sometimes the great gear turns from frustration to opportunity. Divine energy. I'll have you know I participated in Lord Sotha Seal's 9 analyses of the exalted enigmas. But we have more important matters. I'm about to determine the correlation between color and time, and I could use another set of hands.
If I help, will you answer my question?
A reciprocal exchange. Interesting, yes. I can see the benefits of such an arrangement. Very well. Just activate the crystals in the proper sequence while I modulate the energy flow. Less chance of an explosion that way.
Okay. I'll see what I can do about that. Let's see.
That didn't do anything good. Smoke instead of light. Not the reaction I was hoping for.
Let's see. How do I do this? How should I do this? Red sphere,
A good start. Keep going.
blue sphere.
Activated, but not in the proper sequence. Try again.
Let's try that again.
A good start. Keep going.
Let's see here.
Correct. So far, so good.
Correct so far, so good. Red, yellow, blue.
No. Reset the mechanism and try again.
Okay, let's try again. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Let's see. Red,
A good start. Keep going.
yellow,
Great. So far, so good.
green,
Like clockwork you are.
green, blue.
Close, very close. One more to go. Yes, I love it when the gears align.
Nice. That's a real rainbow.
Perfect. Such are the benefits of an extra set of appendages. The energy flows freely and without disruption, allowing the rods and the pistons to align in a most pleasing manner. Thank you. Now, why do you want to know about divine energy?
Well, I was sent to ask you about the transfer of divine energy.
Sent? How intriguing. I was just thinking about my former master, Sotha Seal, and the experiments we conducted. He desperately sought to understand the power he and his companions attained, especially whether or not that power was temporary.
Did Sotha still reach a conclusion?
Not while I assisted him. He had a tool that he used to drain away minute bits of his own divine energy to store and study. He could extract it and return it as he saw fit. Not sure what became of the tool, but here are my notes from those days. More questions? Well, Lord Sotha Seal attributed curiosity to intellectual superiority. Suppose I should do the same. Ask, and I will attempt to tighten the cogs of your ongoing education as best I can. Odd question. Is a hammer a weapon? A saw? A Dwemer spring spanner? No, it was just a tool. A device crafted by Sotha Seal to aid in his endless experiments. Suppose I could imagine ways to modify the device, but for what reason? Haven't a clue. Tools have a way of wandering off when you don't stay vigilant. Had a guar that used to swallow tools when I wasn't looking. Glowed for a month until the enchantment dissipated and the tool passed. Should have heard the screams.
Okay, that should be enough. Tower under structure. Not going there quite yet, apparently. Oh boy, that's good. Not that one, don't need that one. Formula? I could always use that. I love searching through pots and stuff for all sorts of hidden treasures that could be useful. Gosh. It's so cool having all these players around and stuff. Now where to? All the way over here. Oh. How much gold do I have? I guess I could spare a little gold to get there quickly. Okay. I like the usefulness of teleportation. So what kind of system do you think they have with these Wayshires that you're able to pay money to have them teleport you anywhere you want? Like, do they have like some kind of object that allows them to do that? Anything similar to, oh, say, a cell phone?
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them. You there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly.
Aha!
Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
Dog? But there aren't any dog people around here. Just cat people and reptile people.
Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother.
Who's your brother?
My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunmer and calmly end the era of the bickering houses. He hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead.
So what do you need me to do?
Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. Be wary of the outcasts. As you saw, they won't hesitate to attack without reason or provocation.
Okay, I'll look for Chodala now.
Chodala went to meet with the Red Exiles leader and hasn't returned. If I enter the camp and have to kill any of those foolish outcasts, it could have serious repercussions for our negotiations. Find my brother, and I'll help you with your quest.
Got it. Find her brother. Time to fight. I always thought that it was very, very useful to attack multiple enemies at once. I really have to say, arrows really have a bang in this game, just like in Skyrim. Why in the world do arrows have such a bang in the fantasy games like this? I wonder if that has something to do with the fact that they're basically distance weapons like guns. Well, let's face it, guns are for cheaters. That's why I'm not really into, modern, post-apocalyptic games. Because there's always nothing but guns, 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 guns. Yeah. Let's see how many items I have. I'm really up on inventory. What's this? I should learn that. Oh. My staff is going down. Alright. Let's try out this one. Currently binds to my account. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Dreamer's restoration staff. Yeah, what's this? Can't get that. That's a lot of items. That's a whole lot of items. What's this? A soul gem. I could always use some of those. Jewelry box. I could use that too. Coins. Coins. More soul gems. I should fill these soul gems. I really should. I will put one of my skills in soul magic here. That should go well. Who bothers to read these things anyway? Just staring below. Fletcher flies sure are pests. They keep on wanting me to pick them up. Hi.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother? Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. Can't believe my brother would be so... brazen.
He called himself Vvardenfell. Do you know what that means?
It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions.
Another scroll?
Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarine, and incites the tribes while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash.
What's a Nerevarine?
You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the House Elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the Tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him. So our legends say. Nerevar united the Kaima, and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the Tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivek's claims to the contrary. The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again. The returned Nerevar will be known as the Nerevarine.
Okay, got it. Now it's time to return to the Archcannon's office. But this video has already gone so far, so... Just a minute. I think I'm gonna stop the video now. I'll continue it later, so... I'll get back to you guys soon. Bye.